Well, hello everyone and welcome to Descent's Journeys in the Dark 2nd edition. This is my review of Lair of the Wyrm. Now, you may be wondering, why am I actually reviewing this when it's been out for, well, so many years? Well, good question. I I thought if... no, I didn't think of anything. I mean, so many people has already reviewed this. I mean, I kind of skipped it because a lot of other people didn't. So here it is. We'll start off with the rulebook, or restart. That's going to go ahead and carry on with that. Right, so we have a nice little component list over here, as it's always stated. Just a quick overview on some of these cards. An expansion setup. There's the Lair of the Wyrm icon right here. It's all very straightforward. Some of the Lair of the Wyrm quests have the inactive monsters. That means that they're on the board but they do not act. We've got some new hero classes, which is great. Valor tokens for the champion. Summon stone familiars for the Mage Geomancer. New condition burning. I do like that one. It's still quite fun. Talking about the secret rooms. So if someone draws a secret room, then you get the secret room. You can only have one secret room if you have other expansions that give you secret rooms. Tells you how to explore. Pretty straightforward. The secret room entrance. Challenge tokens, which is part of the secret room again. You have to do all of that. Well, you don't actually have to. You don't have to do anything. And yeah, let's just carry on. We're on a roll here. A nice little overview of how it actually works with the secret room. Then we come down to rumours. Rumours. Yes, rumours gives you new additional quests, and that's really about it. So, if the Overlord draws or plays a rumour card, then that rumour card is available to play. So whoever wins the next quest, then that person can go ahead and choose another quest that's available, or the rumour quest, which could be very good for the heroes or the Overlord, who knows. More so with the heroes, especially with this one. This is all about really the heroes. I mean, this is actually kind of scary. Anyway, let me see. There is a little bit of update. It's about the act-specific quest cards, which is right down here. This bit's slightly changed. I mean, on the lowdown, it's just if you have any Act 1 rumour quest cards out in play, and you have just finished the interlude, that's it. Discard all the Act 1s. That's it, they're gone. You can't play them. Anything that was about to be played, that's it, gone. It's gone. No more. Forget it. I'm not going to complain about that. That's actually not bad. Yeah, completing quest cards. It's all pretty straightforward. Advanced quest card. It's for the second part if someone completes the first part. Quest guide. Woo! Talking about the quests. Yeah, there's a few in here. Just only a few. Still only a few. Yeah. Still only a few. And there you have it. And the last one. Well, this is actually a two-parter. That's actually it. However, there is actually a mini expansion for this. This is a mini expansion. Oh. It's a mini campaign. Yes, this one actually does have a mini campaign to it. It is online and it doesn't come into the book like the other ones do. So if you want to check that one out, you have to go onto the Fantasy Flight Games website and check that out. Well, where to begin? I think we should just start off with the Overlords new class. Ooh, yeah, it's not actually, no, it's sold, but still. This is a Punisher. Punisher's, you know, it's certainly an interesting one. I don't know what else to say. I mean, there's certainly something here. Definitely something here that you could easily use and just pick up and just start laughing. It is one of these ones that's kind of hilarious. I mean, it's all about stamina drain, stamina drain, stamina drain, stamina drain, and health drain as well. It's a deck that slowly loses their health and stamina. That's it. It's one of those ones where you kind of have to think things through on when to play them, and that's really about it, just when to play them. There you go, it's a straightforward one. Let's move this out of the way then, because I also want to show something else, which is the Overlord reward card. That's if you, well, not you, if the Overlord actually wins the Rumor Quest. So, is it really worth it? Well, let's have a really good look, you know. Play this card at the start of your turn. That's great, that's right, yeah. Each hero tests awareness. If all heroes pass. If, by the way. That should really be in bold. I've had that before. Right, so shuffle this card back into your deck. If a hero, so that should be a capital. That should be a in bold. If a hero fails, choose one hero that failed their test and place one Master Hybrid Sentinel within free space of that hero, representing. Really put that in bold. Group limits. You may play this card even when Hybrid Sentinels, bold right here, are not one of your monster groups. This card can be very good. I mean, all of a sudden, here's a Hybrid Sentinel. I mean, I'm pretty sure that all the heroes aren't going to pass that awareness, by the way, that it actually has happened before. In fact, I think it actually happened twice in the exact same campaign when I got this Overlord reward card. Yeah, lucky me, yay, going on. And I was just like, I literally just did that. I was like, forget it. So, if you're unlucky, like me, you're going to have a lot of fun with this Overlord card, and you want to have this one. And as long as you draw it, but I think, you know, when it comes down to the Encounter 2, I think you should actually have this one already, because that's when you really want to use it at Encounter 2, not Encounter 1, but Encounter 2. Keep this one in your hand. What else? How about some travelling? Yay, got some free normal travelling cards. It's quite nice, you know. Add more travelling cards to the deck. And we also have, hold on a minute, or a few seconds actually. Yay, we have our Rumor cards. Ooh. And the Overlord draws some of these. You put them in the Rumor deck. If you have more of these small expansions, you get some more of these. And well, the Overlord could, if they wanted to, play one or not. Huh? Sometimes players could actually force to play on. I can't remember how it goes, but it just happens. No. And if one of those gets completed, yeah, that's right, if one, you go into the Act 2 waiting for them. Now remember, I just actually already said that if there are any of these that are left out, so let's just say the Overlord decided to put in this one and this one out, and let's see, Yeah, this is right. That's right. They're all Act 1. Yeah, they're Act 1. So some of the rumoured cards are for Act 1 only, and some of them can be played at any time, and some of these, the Act 1s, go into quests. That's the quest, Rude Awakening. There's the travel, and all depends if the Overlord wins, and I think it's at the Forge, or if the heroes win, it's armed to the teeth. Can't remember. It's been a long time. I probably should have just read the book a little bit more, but at the same time, it's not that necessary. I mean, you got either one of these two for Act 2, and like I said, if no one actually does this quest, or that one, if they're still out and Act 2 is started, that's it. They go into the discard pile. Can't be played. That means they won't be played at all. Nothing. And I'm okay with that. Oh, okay, let's have a look at the secret room then. Right, secret room, when the well, search token, which is this one right here. Blip, blip. Yeah, so secret passage. There you go. Draw one of these and do exactly as it is. So it's like, tells you what you should try and do and gives you a reward. And when I say you, I actually mean the heroes and not the Overlord. It kind of wastes the heroes' time, but at the same time, the rewards could be good. Could be. Right, this is a double-sided, and there's the entrance exit. You draw some of these tokens, which I'll flip down, give them a shuffle, and depending on the heroes, you put one there and one there if it's a 2-player, so that means they're going around here. There you go, that's for 3. That's for 4. 4 corners, easy. Of course, 4 could start with that one straight away, if you could. Other side. Be there, and there's the entrance. So on the other side it's a little bit more different, because the entrance was here. There's 3, and then there's 4. There you go, job done. It's always random. Who knows what it's going to be? It could be a monster. It could be, oh geez, these are all monsters. Or it could be a attribute test. Okay, that's it. All the rules are in the book. It's pretty simple, and you also get a nice little token for your secret passage. Easy. Let's go ahead and deal with this condition, shall we? Well, the camera is kind of far away, but let's bring it a bit more closer to the camera. There you go. Right, so burning can be quite fun. So you or a figure adjacent to you, which is, you know, quite nice actually. You know, it's all about teamwork. Yeah, so may perform an action to discard this card or token, and at the end of your turn, that's it, your turn, not no one else's but yours, you and each friendly figure adjacent to you suffers 1 damage. I do like this condition. I do find it fun. I mean, just watching other people use up their actions to pat down the burning. I mean, it is hilarious. As an Overlord, I like to pick this one. Not as much as like stun or immobilize. I mean, those two are just some of the best ones there is, but just those ones are quite fun to use. And yeah, even when playing as the Overlord, do I or don't I? All depends if it's worth it or not. There you have it. Great fun. Oh yeah, one thing to note, I almost forgot. When it does state that you and each friendly figure adjacent to you, they've got to be adjacent. Literally adjacent. So Corridors, beware. Big rooms, you should be fine. Just wanted to put that in there. Well, just because, I mean, corridors can be annoying. Okay, so let's go ahead and deal with these items, shall we? So, the Shop 1 items, we have 4 of them. They are good variety. There you go, Magnum Blast, there's the burn. Nice little halberd with reach. Flash Powder, it's actually a handy one to have, really. I mean, just awareness. If you pass, one monster adjacent to you of your choice is stunned. That's it. And you can move up to your speed as well. Very good item, actually. And then there's the handy hand bow. It's a trinket. Right, and Act 2. Staff of Kelos. Magic Staff. Has burn. Nice attack. Bow of the Sky. Has stun with a +1 range, so well, it's really good. Scale Mail is an interesting choice. I mean, you can't equip it if you have. You can't equip runes. It gives you 1 grey, and before you roll into your defense die, you can suffer 1 fatigue to add 1 additional brown. 1 additional brown. That all depends. But then it is in Act 2. You have the Inscribed Rules, which is, you know, pretty good armor. I mean, that's it. You have another trinket with Merciful Boots. Gain 2 movement points, and the revived hero recovers 2. Sam. That's after reviving a hero, of course. So you got to revive a hero. And here are the rewards that the Overlord can get, or the heroes can get from the rumor quests. There you go, got that right. Arium Mail, which is probably one of the best armors in the game because you could get it in Act 1, which is something that is a bit overpowered because it's actually very easy for the heroes to get. This is probably why the Overlord doesn't want to go ahead and play some rumor cards when this one comes up, because it's, like I said, it's easy to get. So, black dice. This is in Act 1, by the way. You can get this in Act 1. Before rolling your defense dice, exhaust this card to add 1 additional brown dice to your pool. Well, of course, if the Overlords do manage to succeed to getting this, something for your lieutenants. Before any attack roll, exhaust this card to choose this lieutenant or a figure adjacent to this lieutenant. The chosen figure adds 1 grey die to the defense pool. Oh, now that's good, because there's plenty of quests that says that the heroes must defeat the lieutenant, and that would actually save him or her. The other one, which is really just getting Act 2, is Flender of Blade. Blue, red, yellow. Each time you attack a large monster is something that has 2 or more spaces that covers the board. So there you go. You may add 1 yellow die to your attack roll. I don't know why you want to have a May in there. I think you just would want to. There you go. And Surge. PS3, that's it. I don't think no one really cares if you roll in a blue, red, yellow, yellow. If you focus, there you go, it's green, but that's no, different expansion. But if the Overlord gets it, give this to a lieutenant of yours, and each of your attacks gain double surge. After resolving this attack, you may perform a second attack action against the same target once per turn. That way, you could actually knock those heroes down. Very nice, actually, very nice. So here's some of the tiles that I'm going to show you. You probably actually might have seen it already, but still, they are really nice. I like these ones. They're quite interesting. I like this. This is really good. I like that one. So, burning wreckage. Hey, more lava. And a nice big tile. Right here is the the red border lines of "you cannot cross" or "you shall not pass" kind of thing. But this is quite colourful, I like that, and I like how there's just like a 4-way passageway and the 4 waters right there. I like that. Let's have a quick look at the Geomancer, shall we? So the Geomancer starts off with the status room. Sorry, yeah, double surge, immobilize. That's great. Terrical. So there's the action. Source card. There's the one, and then you can do stuff. So place a summon stone in an empty space within 3 spaces of you. Nice, because this is why I say doing stuff. And while this card is exhausted, one of your summon stones may perform an attack during its activation using one of your equipped magic weapons. You get 3 of these. So you summon one and you attack with one. You only summon one at the same time, so you've got to exhaust it. There's the summon stone. It's move 2, so it can move. It's got 2 health. There it goes. 1 round, and it's really you can't have one summon stone on the map at the same time unless an ability allows it, which comes in here. Each of your attacks targeting a monster adjacent to a summon stone. No, you gain 1 surge. This is good. This is all good. Let's just have a quick look at only some of these. Source card, perform attack, magic weapon, targeting a space containing a summon stone, ignoring range and line of sight. This attack gains blast. Boom. And then your summon stone is defeated. Yeah, let's actually go for Quaking Word. Okay. It's an action. Perform an attack with a magic weapon. This attack gains you spending a surge. Each monster, ignore the word figure. Just ignore it. It's not there anymore. The update says that word is not there anymore because there's some things that are not figures but still classed as monsters. Right, so each monster within 2 spaces of a summon stone test awareness. So most of them will automatically fail, apart from lieutenants. Each figure that fails is stunned. So this is the main one that I really wanted to show, just because it's worded differently in the FAQ and updates and all that stuff. Yeah, there you go. It's another one. So, well, not really another one, but just one of putting it up there. So, perform an attack with magic weapon, measuring range and line of sight from the space containing the summon stone. The attack gains burn with a surge of blast as well. It's 2 to use. So. And how about one of the free ones? How about, yeah, let's go with gravity spike. Okay. So it's 2 to use, 2 fatigue. Oh. Okay, so as an action, exhaust this card to choose a monster group. Move each figure of that monster group up to 2 spaces towards a summon stone. Each monster figure that ends this movement adjacent to a summon stone suffers 1 damage. And yeah, there you go. Like, yeah, you can only summon 1 at a time, but there are cards that allow you to summon more. Simple as that. Okay, so we've got some tokens here. That must mean it's the next class, which is the champion. So the champion starts off with the Worn Greatsword, which is a blue-red. Before rolling your attack dice, you may suffer 1 fatigue and add 1 surge to your attack rolls. The surge, it's double-handed, 1 more. Horn of Courage. Exhaust this card during your turn and choose another hero within 3 spaces of you. The chosen hero gains 1 Valor. Valor of Heroes. Each time you defeat a monster with an attack using melee weapon, got to be using the melee weapon, by the way. You just gain 1 Valor. By the way, you are the one that's got defeated with a melee weapon. It's not that hard. Well, sometimes it is. I actually used a champion before, and then I was only doing a few measly damage, but I had to kill the creature, so someone else actually had to kill it. Great. Don't get the Valor for you. Right, so before rolling their attack die, a hero may spend 1 Valor to add 1 damage to their attack results. There's 1 per attack. That's what it really is all about. It's use Valor, do something. Use Valor, do something. Okay, Surge to gain 1 Valor. Valor to do stuff. This is a card. When you suffer any amount of damage, you must spend up to 3 Valor to reduce the damage suffered by 1 for each Valor point. There you go. Get Valor, do something. Get Valor to do something. No mercy. After the Overlord complete a monster turn group activation, a hero from free space of you may spend 2 Valor to exhaust this card and immediately perform an attack. Hilarious. And how about for the cause? Alright, add 1 brown dice to your defense pool, even if this card is exhausted. Exhaust a card when a monster declares an attack targeting you or a hero adjacent to you, and spend any number of Valor. For each Valor spent, add 1 grey die to the target hero's defense pool. Hilarious. You do get a good number of Valor tokens right here, which one decides to roll away. Great. I'm going to have to look for that now. Okay, let's start with the monsters now. The Firearms. You get 2 types of monsters actually in here. So this is the first one, which is the Firearms. Have movement 5, 2 health, grey defense dice. Got Flame Fiend, get into that little layer. Surge +1 range, Surge Burn. Range obviously means it must be shooters. There it is, right. Blue, yellow, and yeah, this is stacked one by the way. The Master gets consumable. Now we're getting somewhere. So 4 health. Yep, that's the only thing that's really different. Consumable and 4 health. Let's have a look at what these do. So consumable, when this monster is defeated, each hero adjacent to this monster suffers 1 damage. And why not? Flame Fiend. This monster ignores all effects of lava. Each time this monster ends its turn in a space containing lava, it recovers 1 health. In addition, this monster never suffers damage from burning, so it can get the condition, but it doesn't suffer damage. There you go. And there you go, this Surge Burn. Yeah. And Act 2, it's a little bit. Okay, go 2 extra health. That's it from that. Wow. And the Master, 2 extra health. That's it. And 1 extra yellow for attack. But nothing else is really different. They are quite weak. However, you do get a nice bundle of them. So 2 Masters. 3. Okay, one of them's drunk. 3 minions. That's what I didn't actually really show you. It's like you get 1 Master, 2 minions, 1 Master, 3 minions, or 2 Masters, 3 minions. There you go. That's what I want. And they're, it's all pretty good. These were one of my favourites when I first got this expansion, when it first came out. But they kind of dwindled a bit. I mean, there are better monsters out there. Not to say that I don't still use these. I mean, of course I'll still use these. These were one of my favourites. But now that there's other expansions, there's better monsters out there than these. Which is it was a shame. I mean, they're still good. I mean, especially if there's areas with lava in. I mean, then they become a little bit more viable. Or should they be fireable? Who knows? We'll come on to the next one, which is the second, monster ones, which is the Hybrid Sentinels. Hybrid Sentinels, right, so movement 4, 5 health, black defense dice, fly, prey on the weak, get into that little layer, surge, +1 damage, and red and blue. Why did I go for that one saying red and that one's blue? Wow, I really should stop doing that. No more Japanese books for me. Right, so this is the Act 1 version, and the Master gets 1 blue and 1 red. Fly, prey on the weak, surge, fire, breath, and surge. Got 8 health. Okay, so fly, we kind of already know fly, ignore enemy figures and effects of terrain whilst moving, and it must end its movement on an empty space. Prime of the week. Each of this monster's attacks targeting a hero with 2 or less might gains +1 damage, which I always use. I mean, I go after the wizards, always go after some of the healers, because some of them have 2 or less might. And you're laughing, and I've used this before, and when I start targeted their mages, I mean, they hated it. They really did. So stop targeting me every single time you're using them. I mean, you got to. You have no other choice. No, forget it. Job done. Right, Act 2 version. They have 6 health. That's 1 more, and they have a brown dice. That's it. The master will have an extra yellow dice, 1 more health, brings it to 9, and a grey dice. Oh, and the surge becomes +2. Nice. Okay, so the fly is a good bonus. It is. I mean, I really do like that. Oh yeah, and I didn't show you. So 2 heroes will have 1 master. 3 heroes will have 1 minion and 1 master, and then you got 4 heroes being 2 minions and 1 master, exactly like this. And I do actually like these models. These are amazing. I really do like all the details and the shield. It's so imposing. I mean, wow. And having a black defense dice. I mean, yeah, wow. I mean, these are actually really good, especially when it comes down to the master, which you always get. You always get that master. Good old fire breath. It's hilarious. And they're very good ones to go for. If. Now I say if, because what if the heroes only has 1 hero that has a might value of 2 or less? What if all heroes have 3 or more might? I mean, the prime of the week is just an extra 1 damage, but that extra 1 damage really does a lot. So, yet again, there are better monsters out there, better choices. So these are quite nice. Don't worry, these are quite nice. They're usable. They're very usable. But apart from that, let's begin with the heroes now, shall we? Right. If I could pick the card up, there. Right, Reinhart the Worthy. He has 4 movement, 12 health, 4 stam, and 1 grey. 3, 1, 4, 3. I like that. 4 might. 4 might. 3 might. But I'm talking about the willpower. Oh, it's so stupid sometimes. Right, hero ability. If you roll an X during an attack roll, you may suffer 1 fatigue to re-roll 1 attack die. Limit once per attack. This is amazing. I love this ability. So many times that I've rolled an X. Well, I mean, sometimes I haven't rolled an X, but I find rolling an X is annoying. In fact, so many times where I did 1 action to attack, rolled an X, 2nd action to attack, rolled an X, and I like that. And I wish there was a character that can help me with this. Here he is, right. And the hero ability is just pretty good. But only if you roll an X. Like I said, I have rolled no X's in an entire quest before. I mean, it's so possible. Very possible, in fact. Alright, let's have a look at this heroic feat. Use after rolling an X during an attack roll to recover all of your fatigue, and to re-roll any or all of the dice in your attack pool. Right. Yet again, when I've said that I have rolled some of those X's, which is really frustrating. That's great. However, I mean, this is only good if you're low on stamina and you've rolled that X, and I mean, I mean, if you've got a good roll, then this is... If you've got a good roll and your stam's full, then you're obviously doing that. But otherwise, this is kind of bad. This is really bad. I mean, sometimes you might not even be using your heroic feat. You might be using your heroic feat half the time. Because remember, some of these quests, you might not be doing any attacking at all. You might have to be like dragging something around, and then everyone's giving you covering fire. I mean, he's alright and all. I like his hero ability. His ability is okay. It's not brilliant, but it's one of those things where it can be less frustrating for yourself. This is the character to go for if you don't want to be frustrated because of those stupid X's. I mean, it's alright. Yeah, it's okay. Let's have a look at Reinhardt's model then. Okay. Well, certainly not the same pose in his picture, that's for sure. But you know, it's not that bad. Not bad at all. It's quite nice. Kind of fine. That's all I've got really. Okay, now it's time for the next hero. Let's pick him up because it's High Mage Kweilyn time. He has movement 4, 10 health. That's really good. 4 stam and 1 grey. Okay, 1, 5, 3, 2. His hero ability. At the start of your turn, you may choose another hero within 3 spaces of you if the chosen hero has at least 1 fatigue token on their hero sheet. You recover 1 fatigue. That's really brilliant. I mean, why would there not be a hero with a fatigue token on their hero sheet? But if they has fatigue tokens equal to their stamina, you recover 2. I mean, I don't think no one cares if you recover 1 or 2. You're getting your fatigue back. At the start of your turn, you always want to be within 3 spaces of other people. This is great. This hero ability is amazing. You're just going to be using your spells and more spells, and you so on and so on and so on. Pick any of the mage classes, and you're just like laughing. Just keep getting more stand back. Right. Heroic feat. Use at the start of your turn to increase your stamina by 4 for the remainder of this turn. At the end of your turn, recover all of your fatigue. Brilliant. Who says you can't have a decent blaster where you just want to keep using all of your class skills? Of course, his heroic feat might not be as good near the beginning of the Act 1. Or does it? Now then, remember these fatigue. Do you remember what else you can use them on instead of your class? Movement. Yeah, that's right, movement. 4, an extra 4. That's an extra 8 movement points. That's before doing any actions to move. That's another 4. That's 12. What's that? You still got another action? What else are you going to do? There's another 4 there. What does that mean? 16. Hey, isn't there like a character that has a heroic feat where she can move and pick someone out? Oh look, there we go, that's movement 20. Movement 20. Turn 1. Go. Go do something. Do whatever you want. But of course when it comes out to Act 2, I mean, you're probably going to have a lot more skills to just burn. It's like, use that, start the turn, burn time. Oh, Kweilyn. Oh, you're so good. Oh, it's so good. So here is High Mage Kweilyn, and, well, Kweilyn. I'm not going to call you Krillin. You're not Krillin. Why am I calling Kweilyn? Kweilyn. Oh, jeez. Anyway, enough about that. Kweilyn. Kweilyn. Oh, I'm messing up here, and I'm going to actually leave it in. Well, he's actually got some nice detailed details here and now, of course, because he's that high mage. Kweilyn. And Kweilyn has some nice small little details that are brilliant for detailed painters to try and paint. I mean, I like the pose and all. It's like it's so good. I like it. I even like that little hole there because it's supposed to be. Love it. Really good. Okay, now it's time for Valindra herself, the main lieutenant in this game, the boss, the really scary dragon. Anyway, let's have a look, shall we? Right, so Valindra, Light 5, Knowledge 2, Willpower 1, Awareness 3. Hoarder, we'll look into that. Surge, Fire Breath, Surge, Burn. Movement 3, just like all dragons really. I don't know why dragons are slow. Oh, well. 12 health, 14 health, or 17 health. This is Act 1, by the way. This is Act 1. Yeah, blue, red. Grey, brown, black, brown. Right, let's have a look. Right, Hoarder. When a hero performs a search action, Valindra may test awareness, and her awareness is 3. If she passes, she may immediately move up to 2 spaces. Then the hero's turn resumes. So it's a nice way of moving her, if you want to. Otherwise it's a useless ability. I don't know, but Fire Breath isn't, and it's hilarious if you roll double surges. Fire Breath and Burn? Yes please. Oh yes please. Having a look at her Act 2 version, she has Surge for +2 damage. So 15, 17, 22, 2 grey, 2 grey and 1 brown, black, grey, brown, and 3 dice to use. 1 surge, 2 surge, 3 surge perhaps. Then you're just laughing, evilly laughing. I mean, yes please. Valindra comes with this nice apparently upside down token. Upside down token. I'm not going to go ahead and redo this. I can't bother, too lazy. I'm not even going to flip it the right way round. Nope. But there you have it. That's the token. It's the size of a Shadowed Dragon. There you go. This is not a Shadowed Dragon. This is Valindra herself. You only get her if you decide to get, well, her plot deck cards. So if you want to learn about her plot deck, I've actually I think I've reviewed it in a way. I'm pretty sure I have. I've reviewed it, haven't I? Yeah, thought so. Anyway, she's not bad. She's not bad at all. If you don't get any surges, then it's meh. But apart from that, it's quite nice. And there you have it. That was Lair of the Wyrm. So, what do I think of this? Well, it's alright. It's okay. It's nothing too special. I mean, Mage Kweilyn is probably the best thing about the entire box. I mean, just an awesome mage. And, yeah, some good items in there. I like Burn, it's pretty good. Doesn't quite trump Stun and Immobilize, but still it's a nice one to go for. Let me think. The monster's alright. The class is alright. Yeah, I mean it's just an alright expansion. I mean there are better expansions than this one. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. I mean, I'm gonna have to give this one a, I want to say about 6.5, but I also want to say a 7. I'm gonna have to go with 6.5 because I mean, like I said, there's better expansions than this one. It's just everything's okay. That's it. Yeah. Monsters okay. The other monsters okay. The one hero is brilliant, but everything else is okay. This is literally an okay box, so it's definitely a 6.5 out of 10. I have to say. Well, never mind. I think that's really it. So, yeah, thank you very much for this, Roy. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to a Descent Journalism Dark Singer. Seriously, how am I supposed to actually do this? I've been doing this for so many. Well, yeah, it's okay. Right, note to self: stop playing other games and keep reviewing all of these. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to. What the hell was that? Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Descent. Right, Descentber. Come on, let's get it. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to a Descent Journalism Dark. Boom, boom.